What is going on, guys? Welcome to Stock Talk with Nico Criticos. Today, I am very excited to talk about an update for super micro computer stock because I just made a video on this and I just had bought shares yesterday. So I bought $200 worth yesterday, and then today I bought another $220 worth, right? Because I was just getting started with this position. I was kind of going back and forth with like, is it too risky or is it safe and all that. So I put 400 bucks in here and I figured, okay, if things go back to if they don't get delisted and some good news comes out, then I could see the stock going back to $75, $80. And if things go downhill and more people sell off the stock because it looks like they don't trust the company or whatever, then maybe I lose half of my money or something and I end up losing what, 200 bucks or something, and I could deal with that. So I felt comfortable with my 400, $500 position. And now today, this morning I saw it. This morning I had already bought it when it was at $22. Yeah, $22. I bought more shares. And then now we have news that so we have Supermicro has the expertise, delivery speed, and capacity to deploy the largest liquid-cooled AI data center projects in the world, containing 100,000 GPUs, which Supermicro and NVIDIA contributed to and recently deployed. So we have that news, and we have Supermicro rose to prominence over the past year as generative AI boom propelled sales for its AI servers and other AI tech. This year, their earnings rose 90% and revenue soared 110%. Analysts have them doing over 40% earnings growth next year and 70% revenue growth. So it looks like they are not getting delisted. I'm not sure if this is 100% guaranteed or if this just is looking more and more like they're not getting delisted. But either way, the stock is loving it right now. And it says that after the bell on Friday, Supermicro said they would submit its plan to prevent delisting by Monday's deadline. Okay. Citing people familiar with the matter, Supermicro shares jumped over 25%, blah, blah, blah. And then it says today they announced they hired a new auditor, BDO, and they have been grappling with the fallout from an August report by short seller firm Hindenburg, which shed light on potential accounting malpractice, violation of export control, and shady relationships between executives and Supermicro partners. So that's all not good news, right? I understand it's all suspicious. It's not really exactly what I want to hear, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world and the company's out of business now. So I just took my chances with it because this valuation is insanely low right now. We are looking at 5 times forward, $3.78 EPS. Now it's a $30 stock. So now we're looking at 30 divided by 3.7. It's trading at 8 times forward earnings. That's still insane. This stock could easily double from here, easily double, which means that my $400 investment is going to could easily turn into $1,600 easily. That's why this is so crazy because like the stock's up 60% now, but it doesn't, it's still undervalued. Like it's still undervalued because their earnings is expected to jump so much and their PE ratio is incredibly low. Like this PE ratio could, I mean, it was 56 and 40 earlier this year, but this PE ratio could easily be 20 times. And so if we're talking 20 times around an $80 stock, which means there's no reason I can't triple or 4x my money. Really, a 4x is reasonable. So I don't know. Technically, it's still a buy, kind of. I mean, as long as these things go through, this stock is still kind of a buy. I don't know if I want to buy more right now because who knows? We might see a sell-off tomorrow morning. So I don't know about that. And I also want some guarantee on like, are people going to stop doing business with them? And are they for sure not getting delisted and all these other suspicious things? So I don't know. It's looking more and more like good news is coming out, but we will have to see what ends up happening with the stock. I mean, this is a big company. How they said, they're a very important company. And so it seemed kind of, I don't know, unreasonable, I guess almost you could say, that they were just going to go out of business and this was the end of it. So I figured it's a good way to take a calculated risk and just take a chance with them and possibly 4x your money because if I lose 400 bucks, it's not 400 bucks is really that's not really reasonable. 200 bucks is reasonable. If I lost 200 bucks, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I could just as easily make 1,200 bucks off of this. And right now it looks like that's what's going to happen. It looks like it's heading in that direction. So I'm happy with where this is going. And I will stay up to date with what comes out about this company, but hopefully they don't get delisted. Hopefully people still do business with them. Hopefully there's no, anything crazily bad happening at the company as far as unethical things or malpractice, any of that stuff. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you in the next video.